What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. The question in the title is a real question that I want y'all's opinion on. Does fame or is fame making a lot of celebrities lose it? Basically, become out of their mind. Um, the answer to that question, if you're asking me, if somebody asked me that in the interview, I would say in some cases, yes. I would say in most cases where you see a celebrity start to exhibit weird behavior and you start to see them uh, looking different and saying weird things and doing weird things, and all of a sudden uh, it's usually tied in to their position, to their famous status, because a lot comes along with that. And I'll go into a couple of things that come along with that fame. See, you hear people talk about um, the price of fame. You hear that term thrown around. Oh man, fame comes with a price. It comes with a price. You just don't get this without some type of consequence to come with it. Um, you got to get a devil his due at some point. And before internet, and the reason why I'm saying before internet, you couldn't give fame to yourself. Since the internet, you can make yourself famous. But even in that realm, once you make yourself famous, they still beckon you. They still call for you to come in because now they see you being a possible asset to them that can make them some money too. They want to get a piece of that action too. So they will offer you more than what you already have and what you already have built up for yourself to try to bring you in under that umbrella. And even in those cases, you start to see the same thing because they kind of consolidate into the same type of mindset um, of the ones that were not made famous by the internet. Y'all all in the same boat. If you choose to go to them. One of the things that causes this loss of senses, if you will, is obligation, and it's a false obligation. It's an obligation that any famous person, any celebrity has to the entity that has given them their fame. See, there are prices to pay. There are things that you have to do. There are things that you're required to do, and things that you are told that you are not allowed to do. Behind the curtain. And if you do those things, if you go against that grain, then all of a sudden you start to see these celebrities getting attacked. You start to see these propaganda and slander campaigns coming out against them. You start to see them being robbed and things removed from them, and that comfortable lifestyle becomes threatened, which now puts pressure on you. Then there's pressure in another way. There's pressure to maintain the level that you've been placed on and that you're on. And when that pressure kicks in, it comes in different forms. It comes in the form artistically, like man, I made a dope record. I gotta come with another one. Okay, that was a dope record. You gotta come with another one. Come with another one. It's always that pressure to keep duplicating the success, and the pressure is being applied um, by those same entities, and by the fan base to a degree, because the better you are, the more is expected of you, and that's just the way of life. But pressure also comes in the form of maintaining of appearance. So as people get older, they say, "Oh, I gotta keep looking good. I gotta do this. I gotta get my nose did. I gotta get um, my skin bleached. I want to look white. I want to do this. and you start to destroy your physical instead of aging gracefully. You start to destroy your physical because you feel that pressure. Then there are levels of criticism that come along as well. If you get caught up in listening to what people are saying and all this different stuff, man, and somebody doesn't agree with how you did this or how you did that, and all of a sudden you want to take on the world, and now you feel that weight mixed in with the weight of those around you that always got their hand out. So those are just 3 or 4 of the things that contribute. Oh, and I forgot, sometimes when you are under those pressures that I mentioned, it leads to you doing other things that contribute to you losing your mind. Let me try this drug. Let me take the pain away. Let me get involved in this to take the pain away. Let's get involved in that. And that gumbo, that combination, that gumbo combo absolutely leads to the deterioration of the mental state of a lot of these celebrities. They're not free. They're not happy. They don't have the creative control and the power. They're not rooted spiritually. A lot of them don't have a spiritual base, a connection with God to be able to lean on in those situations. They become disconnected from the people who really, really care about them and look out for them, because when you have a circle, when you don't have a circle of real ones around you, it's easy for them to snatch you out of that and take you where they want to take you. But even when you do, these cats, they recognize it. These labels, these movie companies, these whatever, they recognize that. They want to remove you from the real ones. So once you don't have any of that, and you are no longer protected, you are no longer insulated within in a circle of protection, now you just wide open. You just wide open for open to get picked off, man, by this industry. And you start to lose it because paranoia kicks in, and all of these different things that are around you. You don't trust nobody. And before you know it, the people start to see you display weird behavior, out of character behavior, and they'll turn on you too. Oh man, he done went crazy. Oh man, he crazy. He did this, he did that. Because so many things are coming at you because you're not rooted. And not only are you not rooted in a spiritual foundation, you also have trusted. You put your trust in a devilish entity. They made you believe that they got you, and they don't have you at all. They got you, but not the way you were hoping that they got you. So be careful when you say that's what you want, because a lot of people come in not even knowing what they up against. See, when you're on the outside looking in, something can look good. It's like dealing with people, period. It looks good from a distance. Oh yeah, I'd love to have some of that. But then when you get it, what exists inside of this is so ugly that the external means nothing. And that's this entertainment industry that we are in a nutshell. Looks good from the outside. Wow, look at that car. Wow. Look at him throwing all that money up. Look at that. That ain't what we think it is. So the protection of your mental is number one. And anything that threatens or interferes with that should be immediately removed. Immediately removed. And I know sometimes you make a mistake. Sometimes you think you know. And sometimes you don't know and just naive and you just blindly walk in. But God forbid that you have gotten yourself in too deep with these people to where you feel like you can't get out. And I say feel like you can't get out because even when you feel like you can't get out, you can get out. You just gotta get out. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.